Hey guys, welcome back to Kindergarten Teacher Reacts. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out and listening to some music with me today. Now, today is a very special day. It is the memorial for the Vietnam veterans. And if you are a Vietnam vet out there, or if somebody in your family is a Vietnam vet, thank you for your service, for your sacrifice, and welcome home. Now, this song is, I've never heard this before. Never, not once. So I will probably end up crying because I always cry, especially, with the military songs and memorials and videos and all the things. This is called The Eagles Cried, the Vietnam Veterans Tribute. It was written by U.S. Army Major J. Billington for the Vietnam veterans and all of their sacrifices, because they were not welcomed home. They were not given a hero's welcome home. They were spat on, cussed at, they just didn't get the welcome home that they deserved. So I wanted to do kind of a theme for the rest of the songs today, and this is one that had popped up whenever I searched for songs to do. So this is The Eagle Cried by J. Billington. He's a U.S. Army Major. I'm not sure if he's retired or still active. It has over 2 million views, and this is 13 years old. So if you've heard this, you know what's coming. If not, you're going to blind listen to it with me. Let's go.
Behind him, and all his hopes ahead, a pride that beat with his young heart for all the things he did. As he stepped off the airplane, he stooped and kissed the ground. He traded a war on foreign soil for one in his hometown. There was no love for the soldier limping back home from the fight. That old flag was stitched with more than blue and white, but we turned our eyes when the eagle cried.
This is pretty. I'm glad that they have the words up here so I could read them. And the video is beautiful. That's one thing that I just don't understand. These men and women sacrificed. Some of them they didn't even volunteer. They were drafted a lot back then, I believe. And people just have absolutely no respect for these men and women that miss holidays, miss family vacations, miss their children's milestones, miss their children growing up, to come back and be spat on, to have a war at home. Can you imagine being on tour, deployed for a year, however many months at a time, and then come home and being spat on and yelled at? The just blatant disrespect from people is mind-blowing to me.
I saw them spit upon him, and I heard them call him names, and something changed within his eyes. He didn't look the same. He hid his wounds from battle, so others didn't know. But he couldn't hide the damage of There are scars upon his soul. There was no love for the soldier, limping back home from the fight. That old flag was stitched with more than blue and white, but we turned our eyes when the eagle cried. Generation later, we stand at war again. But I thank the Lord we've chosen now to honor faithful men. We can't forget to look back and give our gratitude to all the men who fought before and lived and died without their due. Love has come back for the soldier to carry him home from the fight. 'Cause that old flag, it flies with more than blue and white. So may tears fill our eyes when the eagle cries. Love has come back for the soldier to carry him home from the fight. God forgive us for the day we lost our sight and we turned our eyes when the eagle cried.
That was absolutely beautiful. I don't think a lot of people realize like how young some of these young men were who went off and fought for their country. You know, they were doing what they thought was right, and the generations are just so different now. The military is just so different now. We have freaking people in dresses and high heels. You know, it's disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach. There's no respect for our military. There's no respect in our military. You know, the military of the United States is probably the laughingstock of the entire world because of the current administration and their doings. And that's unfortunate. You know, so many men and women have sacrificed everything over the years, and you know, this country is just turning to shit. We need God to intervene sooner rather than later, because it's not the America that, you know, they fought for, not the America that our founding fathers fought for. You guys let me know what you thought about that song. That was really pretty.